I want to make a fairly short video for my future self mostly on how I got the game Black and White to run on my 2019 iMac. Had this game as a kid. I was able to get my old Windows version of the game onto a disk image, which is right here. I don't have a CD drive anymore, so I had to get it to a disk image in order to do this, make this work. I am using the porting kit and a wineskin wrapper through the porting kit to make this game run. So I've got my disk image here. If I right click on it and I open it up, I'm going to get all these files. I take those files and then I copy them into another folder, and I titled that folder BW image contents, and that is all of the disk image files right here. I also need a couple of other files for this to work, and that is mostly no CD cracks, because again I don't have a CD, so I need these cracks. My version of the game came with a serial number too, so I just wrote that down in a text file. I'll need that when I install the game. And I also need some patches to get the game to run smoothly. Specifically patches 1.1, 1.2, and an unofficial patch, but makes the game more compatible with modern systems, and that is 1.42. You can get those patches from, let's see, forum.bwgame.net is where I got them from, and they're downloaded right here. So, how did I get this game installed? Well, going back to the porting kit, I created a new custom wrapper. What did I name it? Just BW1 or whatever you want to name it. It doesn't really matter, but something that makes sense to you. Clicked OK. This is the beginning of the installation for any wine thing. Here's the important part, the engine of it. This is the exact engine I used and got working with the game, and this is really important because I had trouble with it before. But this is the engine I used. Mac driver, nothing checked for quartz, and nothing else checked as well. This works. And then you just kind of go through all the installation stuff. I wouldn't touch a whole lot. And this is the part where you need to find the installation file for the game from that disk image. Again, BW image contents is where I took all the disk image files into. So I go to that, and then I want to find setup.exe, just like any normal Windows game from back in the day. In it, it's going to go through its process. Okay, and it's going through. Okay, like I said, it's going to ask for a serial number, so I need to get my serial number out, and it's right here. I'm not going to put it in. I already have the game installed, so I'm just going to ignore all this stuff. And I just cancel out of it. So essentially, you'll end up with the game in a wrapper, but it won't run, at least not initially. What you need to you can click on it and play it. What's going to happen? It's going to pop up and say you need the CD. So obviously there is no CD, so that's what the cracks over here are for. When it's initially installed, the version that I have is version 1.0. So I go to the no crack I have and find 1.0, the 1.0 crack. And essentially all I'm doing is replacing the launch file, runblack.exe, from the wrapper with the crack from I downloaded. So in order to do that, I would go to the wrapper itself, again BW1, go to Advanced Tools, and then open C drive. Program Files is where the game is, Lionhead Studios, Black and White, and here is the game files that are installed in the wrapper. I need to get runblack.exe. That is the run executable. So what would I do? What would I do is take the crack, the appropriate version's crack, and simply take it, and drag it, and drop it in there. I'm not going to do it because I already have. And then the game should run. It's not going to run very well, but you can at least get into the game. The next thing you're going to want to do is update the game. In order to do that, and this is where this patch has come in handy that I downloaded earlier, I'm going to go back to the wrapper, Advanced Tools, and then Install Patch Mod. You do that, and you're going to do the same thing I just did in the last step, and that is go to the patches I'm looking for. I want to do these in order, so right now it's version 1.0. I need to update it to patch 1.1. And then you can do the same thing for 1.2, and then the same thing for 1.42. And along the way, you're going to want to take those no CD cracks and do the exact same thing along with the versions you had. So once I update it to 1.1, use the run black from that folder, run 1.2, same thing. And then the 1.41, which I think this is mislabeled, but yeah, that's essentially it. And once you have those patches done, the game should run, and that's it. There it is, in all its wonderful glory. So as an addendum to this video, the final thing I want to be able to do is change the resolution of the game. Because when I start the game right now, it's at a very low resolution, and as far as I can tell, there's no way to change it in game through any settings menu. So in order to change the resolution, make it higher, I need to go into the wrapper itself, click on, this is back in the porting kit, click back black and white, and then launch Wineskin app. And here, click on Advanced and go to Tools. Under Tools, you will find Registry Editor, or just regedit. Click on that and it'll start loading it. Takes 10 seconds or so. And here is the registry entry for the game. I want to go into HKey current user, and then software, then Lionhead Studios, then black and white, and finally into the BW setup file. Under this file, when I originally opened this, screen H and screen W did not exist. I created those. I created them by right-clicking on anywhere in the box, new, dword value, and it'll pop up a new value to type in. So you're going to want to do screen H and save it, and then screen W. I've already done that, so I'm just going to type in test. Now, screen H is the horizontal resolution, screen W, or I'm sorry, the width. Height, screen H is height, screen W is width for the resolution. So when I want to change that, I would right click on them and click modify. And in here, you want to click on, in the base area, you want to click decimal, not hexadecimal, decimal, and type in whatever value your resolution is. Mine's, I'm just going to put it 1920 for now. Same with screen H. Decimal, and it's at 1080 already, so that's fine. I don't care about the resolution being any higher than that. I could go to 5000 if I wanted to, but I'm not going to mess with it that high for an old game. So once those are done, you can, I'm going to delete this. You can close this out and the game will run at whatever resolution you set, and that's it. You can close this out too.